And welcome back to the Kiosk Presents. Our guest today is nationally recognized finance expert Stuart Ritter, and he's here to offer insight on why parents' financial habits are lacking and to help provide tips for running a more money-savvy household. Good morning, Stuart.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us here on the Kiosk Presents.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome, very welcome. And I think we're talking about a really, really important subject today. So I understand you've done a survey, and I guess my first question is going to be, what is the Parents, Kids, and Money Survey?
Every year, T. Rowe Price goes out and asks both parents and their kids how money conversations are happening in their household, so we get a sense of what's working well and what could be improved.
Okay, so I'm sure there's a little good with the bad, but what are some of the more troubling financial habits that many parents admit to having in their homes?
Well, one of the things that struck us this year is that even though 69% of parents say they want to be a good role model for their kids, about 3/4 of them say they're reluctant to even have a conversation with their children. And it's taking advantage of those everyday teachable moments that give us the opportunity as parents to impart our wisdom to our kids, to talk about setting financial goals, about prioritizing, about saving and spending wisely. So having those conversations, not as one big sit down in the living room where everybody rolls their eyes, but just talking about the little things that happen in the grocery store and the ATM are where we have those opportunities.
Now, it's funny because you mentioned the grocery store, and when you go to the grocery store, what do you see? Lots of parents with kids in carts and of course strollers, a little too young, I guess, there. But at what age can they start, introducing some good financial habits?
It starts a lot younger than we expect. Basically, as soon as kids realize money can do stuff, that's when it's important to start talking to them. So we're talking maybe even as young as 5 years old. I remember being in the grocery store with my 6-year-old daughter, and she turned to me and said, "Daddy, can I have my own credit card?" And when I asked her why, she said, "Because when you go in a store, you just show them your credit card and you can have whatever you want."
and how many other kids probably feel the same way? That's great.
Exactly. A lot of things have changed since we were kids. My daughter is not seeing a bill coming to the house in the mail. She's not seeing me yell at the bill. She's not seeing me write a check. All of that stuff is happening online. So as a parent, I now need to be more explicit about making sure I'm bringing up money topics. Otherwise, she's not seeing it, and she may be drawing some incorrect conclusions.
Sure. So as parents then, how can we be better financial role models for our kids?
Well, a big part is just having those conversations. If you're not sure where to start, if you're not sure how to have those talks, go to moneyconfidentkids.com. It's a website we created to provide tips to parents, to provide games for kids to play, because a lot of kids tell us they've learned about money from playing games. So we want to provide that opportunity for them so it's a lot more fun. We even have a sweepstakes for a trip to Disney World on that website, so everybody gets something.
Wow, well, that's a great idea, using games. That's wonderful. Now, one other question here: how big is the difference in expectations for college savings by parents than children preparing for college themselves? Like, what do you think about that?
Yeah, half of kids told us that they expect their parents to pay for most or all of college, while only a third of parents say that they're saving enough to do that. So in addition to talking to your kids about going to college, here's a great opportunity to also talk to them about funding college. Where is that money going to come from? And parents told us that a lot of them thought a savings account was the best place to save rather than a 529 account, which can give you tax benefits. So make sure that you're up to speed on the best way to save for these goals. Make sure you're having the conversation with your kids. They'll be more confident. You'll have imparted your wisdom, and everybody will be more prepared for the future.
And one more time for some more information for the folks at home. What was that site again?
The website is moneyconfidentkids.com. Tips for parents, games for kids. Everybody learns more.
Awesome. Well, Stuart Ritter, thanks so much for joining us here on the Kiosk Presents. I'm sure the folks at home learned a lot today.
Thank you.
At Airport Plaza Jewelers, the showroom, a really great diamond doesn't cost an arm and a leg, but really big diamonds,
They don't cost an arm and a leg either.
please feel free to shop around, do some comparisons, and come on into the showroom and let us show you how many thousands of dollars we can save you on a really quality diamond engagement ring. Take the 33 Expressway East to Union Road, get out, you'll see the big LED sign, and you'll see the little kiosk, but then right behind the little kiosk, the showroom, right next door to Subway. Come on down and look at some really beautiful diamond engagement rings. Again, on display, on sale, right here at the showroom.